you fucking piece of shit.
Can't wait to report your death.
Fuck this, I'm on Vlog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. You fucking stupid bitch. This stupid fucking justice, oh fucking righteous fucking nigger.
Riley, why are you using a Leafy reference if you don't like Keemstar? Guys, okay, that's gonna be the only Leafy reference, but I mean, he did make a rant on Keemstar. Wait, he's playing Overwatch? But anyway, being Leafy, of course his attempts would not work against Keemstar. But you would think Idubbbz's content cop would make Keemstar change his ways. But sadly, Keemstar didn't change at all. It might have actually gotten worse. But if you haven't seen Idubbbz's content cop, I mean, how wouldn't you have? But anyway, go watch it. I will be bringing back some of his points, so credit to him. Also, if any of the points in this video seem a little outdated, the script was written in November, and more things were added later, but I don't think he'll change that fast. Or at all. Anyway, Keemstar's Twitter is one of the worst parts of his, issues. But before that, I want to talk to you about his YouTube channel, Drama Alert, your only unbiased news source. Which, that's totally a lie. Also, while I was writing the script, I rewatched Idubbbz's content cop, and he had the exact same slide. But he talked about it 2 years ago, so what I'm saying counts for 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, and so on, or at least until he stops. Anyway, let's not forget that Keemstar claims his news is unbiased.
I don't give my opinions on Drama Alert. In fact, that's the reason why my show is so successful. It's because we don't bombard you with opinions.
Really?
I think that this is gonna cause some problems between KSI and Deji now, and I can't wait to see how KSI responds to what Deji just said. What the actual cluck? Now, here's the thing. If you go to any J Station's videos, they're horrible. They're offensive. It's ridiculous.
Or lower with our epic holiday deals.
That is such a good troll. I mean, selling these, like, cheap shoes for like $500. I mean, the only people I know that have done something similar to this is Markiplier and Jacksepticeye.
Seems a little, biased, doesn't it? In case you tried to say, but that was 2 years ago. Don't you think his news would have changed at all if he had no longer been biased? Well, it hasn't. Also, every Drama Alert video is complete clickbait. PewDiePie gets help from hackers? What actually happened is a hacker hacked a few printers saying to subscribe to PewDiePie. Mr. Beast is making YouTubers stand in a circle. What actually happened is Mr. Beast made a tweet saying that he had an idea for a video in which YouTubers stood in a circle. And even if it's not in the title, it's somewhere in there. I mean, look at this thumbnail for this video. Clearly, you can tell who Keemstar thinks is right and who Keemstar thinks is wrong just by looking at it. He always seems to put his opinion in there. He just really likes blabbing, I guess. And it's definitely not to reach 10 minutes. And speaking of his rambling, every video of his is over 10 minutes. News is to be reported. And for him to say that his news is unbiased and he just reports, he's wrong. Most of his videos only have like 3 stories in them, but somehow they're over 10 minutes? Bo, you're literally spending like 3.5 minutes on each subject. It's not that important. I mean, how does he have 4 million subscribers? And also his very, very cool, hyped up, extremely hyped up, extremely hyped, okay, it's okay, extremely hyped up Leafy interview was 20 minutes of boring.
Was there ever a video that you really wanted to make that you never got the chance to, and it just haunts you, and you say, oh, I should have made that video?
I wish I made some cooking videos.
Now, his Twitter is a huge topic of this video. Now, while most of his tweets are, well, stupid, such as this one. This is quickly turning into a YouTube civil war. Attention all artists, we are going to need GFX done with Team KSI versus Team Didnt Cruz. Like, okay? Clearly just to capitalize on drama, no real meaning. Just wanting likes and retweets and followers so that more people will look at his YouTube channel so he can get over 10 minutes on his videos so they get a bunch of ads. But other tweets, I kind of wish he wasn't such a douchebag so I wouldn't feel like an idiot for liking them. But who am I kidding? Most of them are just him using the incorrect form of your. Also, check out this ironic tweet saying that this guy didn't learn anything. I mean, look at yourself, Keem. You haven't changed at all in 2 years, and several people made videos about how much of a douchebag you are. Why am I still getting hate? So anyway, before I get to a huge point of his retarded points on mental illness, let's talk about a topic that will transition us from his YouTube to his Twitter. I would put a transition slide here, but I just did one, so. Twitter videos! It seems like Keemstar's Twitter videos are worse than his actual YouTube videos. This guy's constantly trying to get views by calling people out. Let's look at his video addressed to Net Nobody.
I mean, I don't even know why this guy is even bothering to try to call me a fake friend or whatever. Like, dude, I've always looked out for this motherfucker. Dude, people behind his back are calling him crazy. He's talking shit behind people's back, and it's getting back to me. He's talking shit about me, which wasn't really that bad. I wasn't even that offended by it, but still, behind my back, and it got to me. And just, there's so much fakeness about, like, he's coming out saying that he's an angel from God and shit. Like, clearly lost his mind. Dude is saying that the fucking Illuminati is after him and telling everyone, you know, it's like, you know, this might be the first time I'm bringing it to the public, but everyone fucking knows that talks to him that the Illuminati is after him because that's what he tells them. And it's like, there's just so much fake shit. Even the KSI Net Nobody diss track thing. Remember Net Nobody's whole thing was, ha ha ha, I tricked you all into getting my son back. He didn't get his son back. He barely sees his kid, you know, which I don't know that situation. You know, I know Adam's side. I've never spoke to the mom, so I don't know her side of things. But even that was just fake bullshit. Like, the dude is always on some nutty, not realistic stuff. And now he's trying to be a troll, and he's so bad at it because he just gets shit on. I feel bad for him. Man, I promoted his fucking mixtape, dude. I promoted his mixtape, and he acts this way. Fuck Net Nobody.
This dude is literally almost 40 getting into internet drama. That's just sad. First of all, items clearly taught you nothing. Just because you look out for somebody or promote them does not mean that you're friends with them, and definitely does not mean that they owe you anything. Also, bringing somebody's personal life onto your Twitter with over 2 million followers, really? Also, don't act like you two are huge friends when you literally complained about him being in your notifications before you even started fighting.
Net Nobody, 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 Net Nobody. Alinity, Net Nobody, Net Nobody, Net Nobody, Net Nobody, Net Nobody, Net Nobody, Alinity, Net Nobody, Alinity, Mr. Beast. But seriously, I think Alinity and Net Nobody are probably gonna get muted because my phone has been going off all day. All day.
Let's look at another Twitter video.
This is just absolutely unreal to me. I uploaded a Drama Alert video last night, and it was, I think, like 11 minutes long, and the average view duration is 8 minutes. That's insane. Like, normally people get like half or less than half. Bro, that's like what, 80%? Like 76% of the video was fully watched.
Wow, this guy literally admits his videos are boring. Also, you can hear him say, they usually watch about half because YouTube is broken. Well, first of all, this guy made fun of Markiplier for saying YouTube was broken. I would put a clip here, but it was a while ago. Also, your view duration isn't because YouTube, it's because your big news is boring and stupid. How would YouTube being broken equate for your view duration? That doesn't make sense.
So you know how I got this big ass tree, right? Well, I started doing a Google search for like the best Christmas tree lights because I want to get the best lights for my 15-foot tree. And I stumbled on this YouTube video, how to put lights on a Christmas tree. 67,000 people were trying to figure out how to put lights on a Christmas tree. I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to breathe, on how to drink water.
Looks like Keemstar is the genius of everything. Hey, idiot! Some people are having trouble with Christmas lights. Somebody made a video to help them. Keemstar sees it and goes, Hey! Hey! You're stupid! I bet if he said that, he would use the wrong form of your. I mean, if you just look at the comments, clearly people needed help with it. And don't say you're gonna make a tutorial on how to help people breathe. That doesn't even make sense. For some people, putting on Christmas tree lights are difficult. I've never done it before. I would probably need a tutorial. But you and your genius self, oh, you're fine. Also, you're making fun of them for not knowing how to put on Christmas lights, but you don't even know how to measure a tree? You're constantly adding YouTubers whenever you post a new drama alert saying, Hey guys, you made the news. But like, for what reason? Do they really care if they go on your idiotic YouTube channel? Also, he complained about Jake Paul filling up his notifications, but yet he does the same thing every time he posts a video. Hey, you made the news. Hey, you made the news. Hey, you made the news. Like, okay. This is one of the main idiotic things he's been doing. My boy Keemstar also thinks that he's a mental health expert. Riley, these tweets are from like a month ago. But one, so? And two, I'm writing the script like 5 days after it happened, so shut up. Here's his genius tweet. Why is everybody claiming they are suffering from mental health issues? Life is not meant... wait, what's... I don't know what MENT is, but... Life is not meant to be happy 24/7, and if it was, then you wouldn't know what happy was. You wouldn't be able to compare it to anything. Some of you may be sick, fine, but most of you are just babies or lying. Wow! Looks like we got a retard over here. Hey, you have mental health issues, look at that. I mean, Keem, I know you're old, but times change. With Mental Health Awareness Months, people are coming out and talking about their issues, and you think they're lying? Of course life isn't happy 24/7, but for some people life is rarely ever happy, and people do have depression / mental health issues. And for you to think just because there are a lot means they're lying? Currently around 450 million registered people have mental health issues. Sure, when you were a kid you might not have known, but with current means of communication more and more people can talk about it. And you're saying that most of these people are babies? What is wrong with you? Also, maybe they think they have depression. Just like you thought an old man was a rapist and you made him cry on stream. You remember that, Keemstar? You're a douchebag. Also, you lied about Pyrocynical dating a 15-year-old girl, so are you really above anyone? Now, a YouTuber by the name of The Rewired Soul made a video talking about how Keemstar is dumb for this tweet, and of course Mr. Alex is a stupid gnome had to say something. Here's Keemstar's video.
This guy has been preying on mental health people for way too long. Keemstar is wrong about mental health! So he starts off this video by reading one of my tweets.
From now on, every YouTuber that claims they have mental health issues must provide a note from your doctor. Oh, Keemstar, what are we gonna do with you?
This guy goes on for like, I don't know, 8 minutes saying that I'm wrong about mental health, but then...
Right, I couldn't have said it better myself. And that's why I'm making this video. Like, sure, I don't like Keemstar. I love Keemstar and hope for the best for him, but I don't like the guy.
You don't like me, okay.
The issue is that we're in a place where more and more people are opening up about their mental health. I know it seems like, oh my God, everybody has a mental health issue these days. But
yeah, it really does seem like that. It really does seem like that. It really does. It's almost like people are faking it for attention.
Live in this delusional world where nobody fakes mental illness or nobody, says that their mental health issues are more severe than they really are.
Oh, wow. Wow! Isn't that my whole entire point that you just agreed with me?
Wow. This guy is really so stupid. First of all, why are you screaming the guy's title? It's not like he puts all caps unlike some people. Also, you say he drags on for 8 minutes, but in this video, you say how you stretched out your video for over 10 minutes to get more views.
Guys, the new drama alert is going to be out in 30 minutes. It took me forever to edit this goddamn thing, and I feel like such a whore. I literally only had like 8 minutes of content, and I had to hit the 10-minute mark, or YouTube won't share my video. Dude, I had to throw in bloopers. I threw in longer of these diss tracks. Dude, I couldn't figure it out, man. I had to hit the 10-minute. I got there, but dude, I feel like such a whore, dude. I'm gonna go take a shower. New video in 30 minutes.
Is this kid retarded? And when Keem claims the guy proved him right, no, he didn't. Why do you have to act like you don't have any human decency? I just swear you are a sociopath. By the way, let's take a break from this yelling into my microphone to tell you that Keemstar has a picture of himself in his room. Keemstar is a lonely 40-year-old man who hides behind his internet persona and feeds off drama to make himself feel better. He backstabs his friends, tries to profit off people's personal problems. He is stupid and doesn't realize that what he says can actually have effect. Sadly. Also, his so-called unbiased news is fully biased, with his opinions shoved in the face of viewers every 2 seconds. This man is a hypocrite view whore who doesn't deserve 4 million subscribers. But to end this video on a less than harsh note, check out this skit, how to make a Keemstar Twitter video. I hope you enjoy. Oh, I've been expecting you.
What?
I know what your phone background is. I know that Keemstar is the background of your lock screen.
Yeah, so he's my favorite YouTuber.
Did you even watch the video that I just, it literally just happened? I just finished it.
No, your content sucks.
Okay, that's fair enough. But, okay, just to make sure you know how stupid Keemstar is, I'm gonna teach you how to make a Keemstar Twitter video, or really any of his form of contents, because they're all the same. Awful. So the first thing you need for every single Keemstar Twitter video is some fire. Now, we don't have fire. We have a pan and some heat. See, it's not hot yet, but we're getting to that. So anyway, we need a base of this tweet, a base. So I decided, Keemstar's pretty racist, so I'm gonna get a tortilla, since he probably assumes all Mexicans like tortillas, because he's racist. So we're just gonna get a tortilla. He always needs the racist basis. Racist basis. Okay, so he always needs one of those. And, he's gonna need a lie or two in there. And so I was like, what represents a lie? So I looked up lie on the internet, and I found a picture of this guy with tape over his face. So we're just gonna get some tape. This is gonna represent all of his lies that he puts into his content. Just that little piece of tape, that little lie that we...
On the tortilla?
On the tortilla.
Well, that's... okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It tastes good. It actually tastes good. Everybody seems to like it.
You've tried it?
Yeah. So another thing that every single Keemstar video needs. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You better be listening to this, because I know you love Keemstar. Okay. So now I'm gonna turn that down because it's starting to set on fire. So another thing that Keemstar needs in all of his stuff is a little bit of salt, because he seems mad about something, maybe in the past, just a little bit.
His childhood?
A little, yeah, maybe. So what you said about his childhood really made me think. Every child has dreams. So this has a D on it, represents Daniel, which is his name, but it also represents dreams. Okay, and so if this cup represents dreams, his dreams are probably shattered. And so this cup isn't shattered. So what are we gonna do about that? Just this. So let's just put a little bit of shattered dreams into the mix. Let's just avoid the glass and put that there.
Yeah, let's just not. Ow.
Another thing about Keemstar is he's not very sweet. He's kind of a mean guy.
Hey, I like him.
Well, you shouldn't.
Oh.
And so next to our amazing. By the way, did you film the shattered dream in there?
No, I stepped on glass
We got
before
the
that.
salt, the racism, the shattered dream, and the lies so far. But now, look at that. There's sugar right there. And everybody knows that sugar is sweet. And so, we gotta just get rid of it. Just take it to the far end to where it's nowhere near your Keemstar content. We can't have it anywhere close to the Keemstar content, because if it's close, you will die. And another thing about Keemstar is we all know Keemstar's favorite source of protein, the G Fuel.
It won't focus.
So we got a shot.
It's not focusing. It's not. There we go.
So we got a shot of G Fuel, and we're just gonna. No, we're not. We're not gonna take the shot of G Fuel.
Oh my god, can I? I love G Fuel.
We're gonna just add it to our video.
Why is everything white? Oh, because he's racist. Oh, I understand now. I'm learning.
And another thing about Keemstar, he's a gnome. He's a funny gnome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this. Have you ever heard Keemstar's song, "Dollar in the Woods"?
Only every day of my life.
Well, it's pretty fire, right?
Yeah.
It's a fire song.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna have a little fun.
Is this a good idea?
No.
Yeah, well, the glass breaking was the start, so it could only get worse.
We're just gonna give the gnome a little fire.
Did that already go out?
You know what? I'm just gonna throw it in the pan.
Okay.
Alright, now turn this stuff on high, and you have made yourself some nice Keemstar content. So,
It smells like fire.
so did you learn anything, Reese? Did you figure out that Keemstar is just an awful YouTuber?
No, I still like him.
Eat it.
No.
Eat it.
No.
Eat
no,
it.
No.